Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to demonstrate a different chair exercise program that I do in addition to the other one. This one isn't quite as intricate, and we don't have those 12 repetitions like we did in the last one. With the last video, you practiced 12 repetitions, and then they did a series of stuff all together. So it actually turned out to be 24 repetitions. This one, you can go at your own pace. They just show you what to do, and you just do it the best you can, okay? Now, this is called 20-minute exercises for seniors, elderly, and older people. But I would say also limited people, people who can't go to the gym because they either can't afford it or they're just not, balanced enough. I highly recommend these chair exercises. I have noticed a difference in my strength and my balance, and my arms have gone down. I still have the wings, but not quite as bad as I did. So, believe it or not, they were a lot worse than this. So, my arms are definitely more fit than they were. Now, I know there's fat, but actually, I can see muscle. So, I highly recommend these exercises. So, I'm going to go through these exercises and show you how to do them, okay? So, they're going to start out with warm-up exercises. And I will do this.
Follow along with me for the standing exercises.
And follow me for all of those. You gonna exercise with me? No, mommy has to exercise. I have my beautiful cat Vivi down here. No.
We really encourage you to make this workout your own, whether increasing the intensity with more weight or decreasing it by using no weight.
He runs around. He gets good exercise.
Warm up, followed by the workout, and then a short cool down. We're happy to have you here.
So we're going to do a warm up, the routine, and a cool down.
Start by getting seated down. I'm going to be again in that standing position. We're going to start with high knee and reach. So opposite side, arm and hand.
All right, so we're starting our warm ups. We're going to put our knee up off the ground as far as we can, and we're going to do opposite arm. Like this. Up. 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 Up.
Now we're not going to count any reps today. There's a warm up or in the
we don't do any repetitions. You do as little or as much as you want to do. They're just basically showing you the motions.
Good. Make sure to breathe. Let's do this one for 5 more seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now the next one, we're just going to twist, okay? We're just going to twist to the side.
Now this one is a little bit funny in that you really need to make a decision on your own.
Now, not all of you will be able to go all the way around. I sure can't myself. Just as far as you can go. Do not strain yourself. And we go to the other side as well.
That's about it. Don't feel the need to really push yourself and overexert that stretch.
It's like the trainer is saying, don't push yourself. Just do as much as you can.
Parallel to the floor. And making sure to breathe. Use that core, not just moving your arm side to side, right?
I can't always do it for as long as they do it.
Good. Breathing through each repetition. Let's go 5.
I haven't exercised in 5 years, and I know there's a lot of you out there in the same boat.
Next one's going to loosen up our backside.
But this is so much easier than going to the gym.
My feet are shoulder width apart, so are Claudia's. I'm going to swing my hands through my feet, a little bit on my knees.
Okay, so we're going to bend a little bit.
Pushing my hips back.
We're going to swing our arms back.
About a 45-degree angle. Put those hands back.
Bend over at a 45-degree angle.
Using her backside to help stand or sit straight up.
Am I supposed to sit up? Yeah, sorry.
Eyes up.
Eyes up. Back.
Breathe. And again on this one, go down to a point where
back.
you feel comfortable. You're in the
Back.
variation. It's not about bending at those knees and squatting down. It's about pressing those hips back behind you. Just keep that slight bend in your knees. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to do the upper body next. We're doing an arm pull over. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're bending over at a 45-degree angle. Palms are facing down. We're going to swing those arms back behind us and then up. All right, so this one we're going to go behind us. This is a great one to improve and up. Mobility, range of motion, behind, shoulders, up. Swing them back full, all the way overhead, and then back behind us. Now, you might not be able to get as far as we're getting on some of these movements and our range of motion. Somewhere, and every winner was once a beginner. So if you're a beginner today, that's all right. Tomorrow, the next day. All right. So that's that one. With every rep. Keep those arms nice and straight. We're still doing our warm-ups. Good. Making sure to focus on. But it is helping every part of the body, obviously. 2, 1. All right. Stretch it. All right. Stretch out. Clear out your arms. All right. We're moving into a fast feet. Oh, don't need my weights for the next one. All right, so we're kind of starting to work out now. Literally run in place. That's all we're just basically running in place. Our arms and our feet. Like we do, like a lot of people will run in place standing up. This is just sitting down. And they emphasize to do this very lightly so that you do not put any stress on your joints. Okay? Just basically your toes hitting the floor and pretending you are running. I myself can't do it very long because I have knee issues and ankle issues with gout and arthritis. So I just do as much as I can. Let's go. Let's go. 5, 4. All right. It's supposed to get our heart rates up, but it's difficult. Now they want you to have a weight. You can either do a soup can or a water bowl. It doesn't have to be very heavy. I prefer this. Okay, we're going to put our arm behind our back. We're going to bring our arm like this. You say to keep your back straight. Your shoulders square to the ground. Your shoulders square to the ground. Okay. But will also improve posture and your stability. This is supposed to improve your posture and stability. Stabilize and pull that weight back. Good. Again, moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with, whatever that is, but faster than us. Yeah, they're kind of, bent over a little bit and doing this. Come back, get a little bit better every time. That's the name. And then we'll do the other side. Everybody. All right, pull with that opposite side arm. Same move. Pull back on that elbow. Palm facing inward. Back is nice and tight. Just pulling back on the elbow. Good. Breathe, everybody. Get that upper body strengthened on this one. You got it. Let's go 10 more seconds on this side. They're doing 10 more seconds. Sometimes I can go the whole time. Sometimes I can't. Just depends on my body. Better prepare you for your daily activities, right? The demands of day-to-day life. All right. It's called the suitcase row because it helps you pick up that suitcase. They call that the suitcase pull because you're picking up a suitcase. 1, 0. Okay. You can set the weight down for the next one. All right. Our weights are down. Where Claudia is going to do a seated leg extension. All right. So this is a simple leg extension where you put your leg out in front of you as high as you can and just extend it. Okay. It'll be difficult for some people. I really can't do my right leg very much. Now, there is a movement in between these two, which is because of my knee and ankle. So I can't really bring it up much. And I cannot make it straight. So that's okay. Even if you just do a little bit of an extension, it'll be okay. If you can't do it all, then don't do it. This is supposed to strengthen your knees. Making sure to breathe, no matter which one you decide. We're getting those legs involved. All right, can't skip leg day. Here we are. Gotta get it in. We gotta climb stairs. We gotta walk. We gotta hike.
And we're just doing that. The lady is doing both legs up at the same time. Us big people, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I can try, but it's hard. Yeah. I can't even get them off the ground. Keep in mind, this lady is about 100 pounds who's doing these chair exercises. There's a gentleman doing the exercises standing up and a young lady doing the exercises sitting down. No, I'm busy. My cat is being demanding. No, sir. This is very important. This next one, impossible for me. What they are doing is they are holding the chair, standing up, and bringing your butt up off the chair. That's going to be impossible. You have to be in good shape like this little lady. Because there's no way I could do that. I would fall over. So what I do is I just kind of bring my butt up a little bit. But I'm still on the chair. I can't lift it up. Yeah. Your current fitness level, it's all what it's all about.
And try not to use your legs too much in this one. That way you can really focus on those arms, on that push.
Yeah, they're trying to focus on the arms by pushing yourself up off the chair.
Nice work. Keep it up, guys.
Not happening.
On this one, we're almost there. And breathing for 5, 4.
This is the only one I really can't do.
2, 1, 0.
All right, we're keeping it real. Real people here with real issues.
We're going opposite elbow to knee.
All right, here's another one we did in the last. No, we didn't do it this one. They want you to put your hands behind your back, lift an opposite leg, and try to touch it, which of course is impossible. Just bring it up as high as you can. This is very difficult for people who are heavier or limited mobility. Just bring it up as far as you can. No big deal.
Legs, core, even my shoulders are feeling it. Nice, keep it up, guys. Excellent. Let's go 10 more.
You're supposed to touch your knee? Whoa. Now, of course, she is, because she's little.
Let's go 5, 4, 3.
All right.
2, 1, and 0. Check out those arms and shoulders. Okay, so we're going to do our hand weights for this next one.
Now, we're doing a hand weight.
High pull plus calf raise. So I'm going to bend over, a little bend in my knees. We're both going to bend over.
Bend over, bend your knees.
Elbows up high and come up onto the balls of our feet. Bend over. Elbows pull on the balls of the feet.
So we're going to pull
But I want you to use that energy from your legs
on the ball of your feet.
pull with your upper body. Get those elbows up high. Good.
I'm trying to get your elbows up high.
Upper back. Posture. Making sure to breathe. That core tight. You guys are doing great. We don't have much left. We're just going to keep going through. Machine leg.
Coast through this workout.
Coast through it. Think about how great you're going to feel when this thing is all said.
All right. That's one side.
Yourself, and rightfully so.
And then we'll do the other side.
Doesn't matter how slow you're moving, because you're still laughing at everybody on the couch, aren't you? Come on, HasFit, try.
It's okay,
Let's go.
to go slow. If it hurts too much, don't continue, obviously.
Great. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good.
All right.
Use one of our hand weights for the next one.
Okay, we're going to need our hand weight for this as well.
So we're going to come reach up and across, and then we're going to use our power and energy to come down. Reach up and across.
We're going to reach up and across.
Rotational strength
up
on this one.
and across, like you're chopping wood.
You don't have to squat down. Just a little bend your knees and use that energy. Boom.
You can bend your knees, which will make it a little easier. You're just going across your body like you're chopping.
And down. Good. Breathe. Excellent work, everybody. Again, moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with. You need to take a minute. That's totally okay.
All right, and then we'll do the other side.
Hey, you can just use your arm.
So we're going up, and you don't have to use a weight for this one. It's my choice to use it.
This workout today is going to help you master your activities of daily living.
All right, that's all I can do.
Your day-to-day
We all have our limitations.
Aiming to improve your posture, balance, stability,
All right.
strength.
We're going to let them finish that up. Then people have a lot more energy than us, right?
2, 1. Nice work. Okay. Done with that one. We can set our weights aside.
Okay.
We're doing a good morning, buddy.
Of course, then people as well can do these exercises. It is for seniors as well.
Hands around my head. A little bit of my
Now.
Kick those hips back as I bend over and keep my back straight. And then hips forward.
Now, we want you to put your hands behind your head.
We're both feeling a stretch in our back.
And just stretch that back.
Get back straight. Claudia was telling me she was
and come back up.
Workout yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. She must have been doing something, right? Keeping that back straight. Excellent. Hips go back, hips go forward. Good.
Really feeling it in the hamstrings.
Great stretch.
You can feel it in your legs.
Hamstrings definitely included. Good. Another great one to help you improve your
And your back.
Help you restore that natural upright stance. Good. Breathe. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
All right.
Check it out. We need just one hand weight for the next one. So unilateral movements from one side.
Now we've got another hand weight.
Shoulders are square. Good posture. Palm facing inward. We're going to go hammer curl.
Okay, you're just going to hold on to your weight, normal, and just come up.
So it's 4 parts.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do that.
Just a range of motion and flexibility.
This is good for flexibility and range of motion.
Shoulders stay square.
And then we'll do it on the other side as well. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now let's go. Feeling good, everybody. Getting a little bit better, a little bit stronger. Every rep, that's all it is. Progress. Progress. One into the next. What did you come here for today? Just trying to improve general fitness, trying to lose some weight. You have an athletic goal in mind. Whatever that is, I want you to focus on it.
All right. And like I say, this is good for losing losing weight.
You got it. Excellent work.
And your flexibility and range of motion.
1, 2, 3, 4. Again.
All right.
Find the right pace for you that works for you and your fitness level. So 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Down. Working on the lower body next.
Now we're starting on the lower body.
Side leg raise. Get your shoulder width apart. Bring that one leg up. Well, Claudia is going to do a hip opener.
All right. So this is called a hip opener.
Opening both legs at the same time.
What you're going to do is you're going to bring your legs together.
Either way.
And then separate them.
Targeting those hips and those adductors. Good. And then one in between, if you're standing, if you want a little extra support, you can do a chair-supported leg raise.
Now,
so go and grab a chair or a wall, whatever.
She's holding onto her chair, but my chair is not very wide, so I can't do it. But I think it does the same effect. Just open, close, open, close. All right.
Appreciate you working out with us today. Excellent.
You can really feel these exercises in your body.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. So that's the end of the workout. Excellent work.
That's the end of the workout. Now we're going to do the cool down. Okay. Apparently the cool down is very important. I've never done that, but I do it with these guys. So now we're just going to put these up and pull and hold it.
Flexibility, but I want you to
You're just stretching the muscles in your chest and in your arms.
This is a great one to open up your chest
and just hold it for as long as you can.
improve your posture. We spend so much time sitting down nowadays. This is one of the quick and easy things we can do to improve that posture.
I've been doing these exercises for about, I want to say 2 weeks.
Good. Okay, next we're going to stretch your back.
Now we're going to stretch our back.
So from a standing position, I'm going to go up and over, swim up and over, and reach.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our back. Come up like you're going to swim. And just reach. And hold that as long as you can.
Just reach and reach and reach. Pull your hips back as you reach that upper body forward.
Sometimes it's hard for me to do because I do have back issues. I can feel the herniated disc back there. So be very careful if you had bad discs in your back. I would definitely talk to your doctor before you do any exercise, of course.
So we're doing one leg is out. I'm going to bend over.
Okay, so we're going to put one leg out in front of us. Then we're going to slide our hands over our knee. And we're just going to bend over and stretch. Press on your knee lightly. Just so you feel the stretch in the back and in your legs. Okay? And then, of course, we're going to do the other side.
Good. On this one, again, we're feeling that stretch down our hamstrings, maybe a little glutes, and then calves. So as you pull that toe back towards you, you'll really start to feel that calf stretch at the same time. Just gently.
I'm fatigued today, so I'm not able to do all of them.
Not a lot, though.
You know, a lot of them. So.
Good. Excellent.
All right.
Breathe on back. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Last one, we're going to do a waterfall.
We're going to do one more for the cool down.
Elbow into your side, your palm is facing straight up, the opposite side hand pulls back on those fingers. You're slowly going to bring that elbow up.
So,
as you pull back on those fingers, good. Great one.
This one up, this one here, and you're supposed to pull back on your fingers.
Stretch. Spend a lot of time with the phone or at a computer. Oftentimes,
so the way it looks, they're doing it this way. So you're pulling your knee, your fingers back, and just holding it to stretch those wrists. And then the same thing on this side.
Got it. And relax. All right, last one. Here we go.
They lied. I thought they said it was the last one. Oh, they're doing the other side. We already did the other side. So. All right. So I think you will agree that this routine is a little bit easier than the first one I demonstrated.
Consider it done. And relax.
Because we're not doing 24 repetitions.
Thank you so much for working out.
All right. So.
If you like this workout, you've been working out with us for a while.
So HasFit is the one that did this video, HasFit. And I do recommend it. I like it a little better than the first one for beginners because this one isn't quite as grueling, you know. In that first video, when you were practicing the moves, you would do 12 practices, then do another routine, 12, and then they would put them together and you'd have to do them again. So the first workout is kind of difficult for beginners, in my opinion, but I did okay with it myself. So, but I do find this one a little easier and less work for somebody who, you know, is like me. I have not exercised in 5 years. So, and I am 52% BMI, body mass index, which is not good for my height. I am 5 foot. I should be 125 pounds, which I was when I met my husband back in 1982. Today, I started at 271 before I started my lifestyle diet. I don't call it a diet. I'm changing my eating habits for good instead of just for a short time while I lose weight. So it is summertime here, and I buy a lot of vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and I make a lot of salads. As far as meat is concerned, I get the turkey at the deli because it's better than other meat. It's not quite, it doesn't have a whole lot of fat in it. So that's what I eat. And then from time to time, I will have in a wrap, I put the turkey in the wrap and then some of the vegetables and have that as a meal. And then in the morning, every day, I do smoothies. I do a banana and strawberry smoothie for breakfast. Although, as of late, I have found that I really need to have a better breakfast to give me more energy. So, what I started this week is 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast. I either make the eggs poached where you can eat it as a sandwich, or I make them sunny side up and then I cut them up and eat them. I love the yolk in eggs, so that's what I do. So I'll see how that works this week. I don't know if that's going to make me gain weight or lose weight, but I will check in with all of you and let you know. But the very first time I did these exercises, I lost 2 pounds. Up until that point, I was only losing 1 pound a week. I started this back in April 16th with my new lifestyle diet, and I've lost 8 pounds so far, which is amazing because I was giving myself till August 25th to lose 10 pounds. I only have 2 more to go if I don't gain this week. So I've done a little modifications with my diet this week, and I'll let you know. I've also had Swiss cheese on my turkey wraps. So I don't know if that will make a difference, but I will check in with you on Thursday morning when I weigh in. And then we'll find out whether that was a good plan or not. And I do have a cheat night sometimes. Usually, sorry, I'm looking out the window. Usually, I will get like a Snickers bar or something when I go grocery shopping, and I'll have that for dessert that one night. I did go off it a little bit this weekend. I had a sweet tooth, which is bad, I know, but I'm trying not to do that from now on. I had 2 Snickers bars, and then the next day I had a little bit of ice cream, and I'm not going to make that a habit. But I do say I would think, it wouldn't hurt, to have one sweet thing a week, you know. I would not make it a nightly thing because that probably would have the effect that it should not have on our weight. All right. But, I think once in a while it's okay for us to have something, especially when you're craving it. Whereas, before we would go out and have a whole pint of ice cream. And that's what I did this past weekend, I will admit. We fall off sometimes, but that's okay. You just get back to it the next day. Don't beat yourself up because you cheated and you had a pint of ice cream like I did. Just go right back to your regular healthy diet the next day and you'll be fine. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I will be back when I find another routine on YouTube. There are plenty of chair exercise videos on YouTube, and I'm sure you can find one that will suit you. Thanks so much. This is Gloria Darcy, and y'all have a great day and keep smiling.